Full weekend, and today, even though it started out cool at the marine layer, it's still kind of the icing on the cake.
I think a lot of people are happy to see the return of the marine layer after a hot weekend. We're in the 90s, 96, in fact, on Saturday. Let's show you how the day ended at the Oregon coast. No sign of any big cats in our time lapse, but
more paw prints, right?
That's right. And hopefully the puffins and the other birds have settled back down. Go, okay, the coast is clear, or at least Haystack Rock is clear of giant felines, and a great sunset to boot out at the Oregon coast. And there's going to be a lot of these coming up during the week ahead. Here's downtown Portland right now from our Rose City Skycam. It is 67, so a bit of a breeze out of the north-northwest, about 10 miles an hour. So let's check out the highs. Big drop from the weekend. We didn't even hit 80 today in Portland anyway. They did in Troutdale. 79, common number, McMinnville, Aurora, Portland, Scappoose. A little cooler in Hood River. And look at the gorge. 82 in the Dalles, 85 in Pendleton. Those are good numbers, cool numbers for the month of July. Medford was 92. And down in Malheur County, the deserts hit 98, the hot area of Oregon today. So let's talk about 90-degree weather in Portland. We'll just take the temperature, if you will, of summer so far. We have had 12 90-degree days. That includes a record 5 back in the month of May, but only, I believe, 1 in the month of June. And then we've had several so far this month, too. The annual average is 13, so clearly we're going to make that. We'll probably do that this week, as a matter of fact. The record for 90-degree days in Portland was 31 back in the summer of 2018. That was a hot one. Hopefully, we do not approach that. The marine layer kept us out of the 90s and the 80s today for the most part. You see the clouds here. They burned off and left us with a great day. And tomorrow, probably no marine layer in the morning. So 77 by noon will be warmer, get up to 86 tomorrow afternoon. Now, the big picture showing some thunderstorms firing over the Great Basin, Nevada into Utah. This is all rolling around. Strong area of high pressure that sent Death Valley to 128 this weekend. We, however, have been under the influence of a cooler flow coming in off the Pacific Ocean, and we'll keep that southwest flow going. So we'll warm up, but we won't get too high, and there'll be enough of a marine layer to keep us from seeing temperatures climbing into the upper 90s. All right, got to talk about Calvin. The tropical storm doesn't look like much on the infrared imagery, so we shall switch to the visible imagery, which is a little more impressive here. Still some pretty good thunderstorms firing around the middle of this storm, still well organized. And yes, it is headed towards the Big Island. There is a tropical storm watch up for the Big Island, Hawaii County, as this moves in, should make landfall sometime early on Wednesday morning, our time and Hawaiian time for that matter. Winds about 45 miles an hour. And even though it's a tropical storm and it's not giant, it can still produce flooding rains and, of course, big surf that I'm sure the surfers will be happy about over in the island. So we'll keep you posted on the progress of Calvin over the next couple days. For us, hardly any clouds at all. Some patchy marine layer clouds at the coast. That's about it. Otherwise, we stay with really good weather as that southwesterly wind flow aloft continues here. And the hot weather bulges a little bit closer to us midweek, but we won't bear the brunt of that, not at all. Our high today, as I mentioned, 79 McMinnville and the coast, 60s and 70s. Some very pleasant weather out at the Oregon coast. Right now in Portland, it is 67. So that's the great thing about these days. Yes, they're getting warm. We'll go 86 tomorrow, but the nights are still cooling off into the 50s or at least the 60s here in the city. Looks like Wednesday and Thursday will be the hottest days, and then back down to 89 on Friday, and even cooler for the weekend after that.
We can do it. This looks great, actually.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, thank you, Matt.
You bet.
Still to come.